This is a last minute live. I'm going to see if a time like this, well, maybe not this time, but maybe getting here a little earlier. I am battling some, not feeling so hot, little bit under the weather. But it's just from my allergies and stuff. We're okay. What do I have here? Okay. I have this. All right. There we go. So when I came home yesterday from work, by the way, work is kicking my butt right now. Let's put it that way. It's a big building. I'm getting a lot of exercise, but I'm doing it to myself also. I'm walking to work. I'm back and coming home for lunch and walking. So doing a lot of walking, which is good because I need to lose my weight that the doctors wanted me to lose last year, which I lost, but then gained it all back over the summer. So, you know, I just got to get back to things. So yesterday I came and look at what I had in the mail. The ginger quilter, but it's not a box. It's a pink bag. And here we go. So that's kind of cool. Not going to use those scissors. I really do have to. Someone who's sending subscription boxes out there, we need those things to open up packages because as quilters, we buy a lot of packages. We need those things. Hint, hint. All right, so it feels, what do we think it is? It feels squishy. Before I even open it up, look at it. It feels squishy. It feels like I could put it on my chair as a back support. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. So I'm going to say it's a pillow because I'm feeling it, and that's what it's coming to me. And I was right. Here we go. Crafter's Choice. I'm going to change the chat to all chat. I don't even know if anybody's on this early, but this is, I think, I think me getting in the shower, getting ready to work is going to be the key to this because I have different hours at work, so I get home later, and I think maybe the morning will be better. But anyway, good morning, Debbie. Wow, you are up super early. We can all love a little weight, but you look more. Thank you. So we have a pillow form. Let's see what else do we have in here. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what we have in here, but what we have in here is normally good, but in this case, I'm not sure what that is. Ooh. Okay. So I am not going to open. What is this? Something exploded. Not sure what exploded in here. But we have dots. But there is green stuff everywhere. I'm not sure what the green stuff is. Oh. An exploded bath bomb. Okay. Well, at least it's not sugar. I was afraid it was sugar and then my sewing room was going to be covered in ants. Okay. So, and this is live. So sorry, Natalie. It's live. It's what it is. So, yeah, exploded bath bomb. I have some glow in the dark polyester Wonder Fill thread. Oh boy. Okay. We have Hey Boo box. Oh my, isn't this coincidental? Because I am looking for Hey Boo fabric right now. That'll be another reason to talk. Okay, I actually can't show you this because it's a bomb that went in here and there's little pieces everywhere and it's going to make a huge mess. I will say the fabrics are probably not salvageable. So I will call her. Well, I'm not showing you the ginger quilter box today. Sorry, guys. I'm so sad. I was looking forward to it. I kind of knew that I didn't actually know that was a pillow or anything, but I kind of knew that Natalie was going to do something different, and it was going, and it's something that she designed. So it's her pattern that she designed, but I can't even show it to you right now. I'm going to abort this mission and give me 2 seconds. I really need to wash my hands. It's all over my hands. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Oh, I was so excited too because I wanted to actually start whatever project it was and cut it. I'm going to wash all this. It's whatever it is highly green. All right. Well, we won't do that. We'll put this aside and we'll talk about some other things. So I'll tell you about my idea. Here's my idea. I have bought from Christine. Do you remember Christine from, do I have her bag? Here it is. From Quilt Corner, but she's not an online store, but you could call her, and she said she mails things. Well, when I went camping, she had a special at one point, which is she had a Hey Boo Fat Quarter bundle. And when you bought this little bundle, and I'll show you the fabric. So sad that other fabric. I need Hey Boo fabric because my idea, when I calculated it in my head, I'm short, but not by much. All right, so you got this panel with your Hey Boo for free. So she had a special going on in her store. So being that I wiped out pretty much all my Halloween fabric last year, and I knew that, I went ahead and bought this. And my idea is to take these blocks and use this solid border. Use this solid color and border all the blocks. And I'm going to border them, I think, to 9.5. And then I'm going to make blocks that it's going to be simple. It's like you take if you have a 10-inch, it'll work. You take this 10-inch, slice it, and then slice it again, and then mix up the pieces, and then rotate the blocks. So I'm going to have rotated blocks with these paneled bordered blocks is what I'm thinking, but I am a little short. And I love the Hey Boo pumpkins, but I cannot find the Hey Boo pumpkins. I don't have any really places around here, and to order it online, I would need a whole yard of Hey Boo pumpkins plus another, print, and I really don't want to have to put 2 yards that I'm now going to have tons of scraps. So I put a plea out there, if anyone has already sewn a Hey Boo quilt and they have scraps, please think of me. And I'm happy to pay for shipping. Just I can Venmo you the shipping cost, but really I just need scraps. And the sizes, when I figured, are like sizes like 6.5 by 3.5, 3.5 by 3.5. So I'm not talking about like a giant scraps. They could be smaller scraps. I think the biggest scrap size I have is a 4.5 by 6.5. Good morning. Oh, I said good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Joedy. And good morning, Tessa. So if anyone has Hey Boo scraps, especially those cute pumpkins, please let me know. My email address is pastryqueen13@yahoo.com. Someone did email me that they had some, and they possibly sending me some. So that's good, but I don't know how much. So, yeah, so that's where we are. So what I figured is I would need 36 10-inch squares to cut down. But that doesn't mean that the scraps have to be a 10 by 10 because I'm cutting them down to smaller sizes. So that is coming up, this Hey Boo quilt thing that I'm doing myself. The other thing that this is my bucket. This is my bucket of Halloween and Thanksgiving fabric. So this little thing is like a kit, and this was sent to me by Rhonda, and it's to do the spooky. So at some point I'd like to do that. And this is the Spooky and Sweet from Fat Quarter Shop. And look at these lovely colors. So these are my Halloween projects I have on the things to do. I'm definitely doing the Hey Boo, but that's my own pattern, and then I'm going to give you the sizes and everything. The Spooky and Sweet, you can download that. I don't know if I'll do that on my channel. I may just show you my progress. And then, so my Thanksgiving fabric is this right here. Since I have it, since I'm not showing you other stuff, I'll show you this. We have this that I found, and this here, and this, and this. So that's what I have. Oh, I guess like that. That's what I have for Thanksgiving. Oh, you know what? And I have this panel. Maybe I'll do something with these and this panel. Right? And then for Halloween, this is a little bit left over. And these are the Halloween ones that I had in my stash. And that was it. I bought these two pieces. They were super clearance. It's not something that I necessarily went out looking for. Gotta say, I'm more of a cutesy Halloween, but I don't know. It's kind of neat. Couldn't pass the deal. It was, I think, at Joann's. I think each one of these pieces were under $1, like in the remnant section. And then Rhonda sent me, when she sent me that fabric, she sent me some of this and this. And this is super cute. So like this could be fall, right? A fun fall, like, because look, the colors are a little bit, but I think it goes with this. I think this fabric goes with this line. I think that's because the Day of the Dead. I think that's where this goes because they came together. So that's kind of cool. And then there were some that look like this. And I have 3 of those. And then this is interesting to me. I don't know what that looks like. And then this. So we're going to open up one of these. But that's it. That's all for Halloween. I actually had a lot, but last year I had decided I was going to sew my stash of Halloween. And I did. I sewed until there was no more Halloween fabric left. Good morning, Mona. Good morning, Catherine. Mona did what? Has a channel. Go check her out. 70s kitchen. Yep. All right. So you really couldn't see what was in there. Oh, that's cute. Look at this. That is adorable. Oh, we might have to do something with this like 3-yard quilt with like big blocks, or maybe I'll figure something else out. But look at that. That would be cool to put in a big block. Okay. And look at that. Does that have the same colors as that? Maybe? No. I think this goes with the Day of the Dead, honestly. So that's all. That's my whole Halloween collection right now. Is that. And then this is my Thanksgiving. I'm replacing it because my ginger quilter box unveiling has to be another day. Another day. All right. So let me put my Hey Boo in here. And I'm excited to do this because I want, you know, I would love to give you a pattern that you don't have to download or do anything else with. All right, let me put that there. So the other thing I'm working on, it's Jelly Roll Day. Isn't Jelly Roll Day? Hi, Annette. Yes. But just had to peek. Not a problem. Don't get yourself in trouble. Snoopy fabric is cute. What Snoopy fabric? Do I have Snoopy fabric? Oh, I do have Snoopy fabric. It is. You see that? It didn't even register. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. You know what? Work is work this year. You know, moving to a new building and everything and getting used to it all, and my schedule is becoming intense. But anyway, you saw that fabric. Now, just to let you know, tonight we're gonna do it on Lynn's channel because there's no way I can figure out how to StreamYard. Well, I know how to use it, but I don't know how to set up to have it run on 2 channels. And work is stressful right now, so that's not going to happen immediately for me to figure it out. I had a week to figure it out, and I didn't have time in the week. So we're just going to all go to Lynn's channel, which is softsquares.com today. She's going to be there a little bit earlier before 6 to work out all the kinks. And I'm just going to be on her live, okay? We wanted to stream it on both because I'm doing technically something different, but using her idea. So I may do a separate tutorial another day, but I definitely will be on a live, and it'll be at Lynn's at 6 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know what it is any other time. Now, what she did was something called Charming Cut Up. I don't have the pattern, but I have, you know, like I printed the image. And so if you want to go ahead and order it, this is the image. You can purchase this Charming Cut Up at her store. I think it's $2 or $3. But I didn't want to do any tiny piecing because my hands are hurting. It's fall, and fall is one of the worst times. I love the weather, but it's one of my worst times where my autoimmune, my asthma, everything flares up. It's all due to the ragweed and everything else. So my hands feel like sausages right now. So I didn't want to deal with necessarily any small pieces. So I took the same concept and blew it up into a layer cake. So I cut 10-inch squares. I wanted a fall vibe. So I took all my Thanksgiving fall fabric. Right, that bucket is my Thanksgiving fall fabric. So as you can see, that's all I had. So I didn't have a lot to choose from, but I took some solids and some other things that kind of, you know, felt like fall. And a viewer sent me this fall with chickens. So of course I had to use that. So that's going to get cut up in here. So go over to Lynn's channel tonight at 6 o'clock and you'll see me there, and we are going to be sewing this. Happy you're peeking. Now, this here, I just dropped a tutorial on this quilt this morning. I thought I dropped it last night. Yesterday, I thought I uploaded it and went to you all, and I realized it didn't. So this morning, it kind of hit my channel. So I did a tutorial that's not a live, that was actually something that was requested, and I think that's a good thing. So Mirta, good morning. So I did a tutorial on how to make the tulip, what I did different. And again, these were all gifted fabrics from me. Thank you so much to everyone who sends me stuff. I will use it. You saw that the cover, I used the cover. So being that these were fat quarters, I'm supposed to, you know, have had that for the second. This has three borders in the book. So I should have had some of this as the second border, and then there's a third border, which is this. I didn't have enough of this to make another border. Plus, I didn't want chickens going sideways and upside down. So what I did is I cut up the rest of my fat quarters from the fabrics, and I think I'm going to use it. Now, I was thinking, let me come over here. I was thinking of doing, with just a, scrub. Oh, now I know what I was in the middle of talking about, and then I forgot. I just remembered, but that's okay. We're going to go with this. I was thinking of, now doing that all the way around, and then a gray, because there's gray, different shades of gray in the chickens, and this has ovals on it, so to me it's almost like eggs. It mimics eggs to me, so I was thinking of doing that. And then another subscriber sent me this, if you recall. Gina I think sent me this. Debbie sent me this. I don't recall. I think Lynn sent me that, but I'm not sure. It could be someone else. You can correct me in the comments. But I did just get this, and she sent me the panel to go along with this, but it's too beautiful to cut up. And so I'm going to use this in the back of this, because look at the gray. So I thought this would be a good way to tie everything in. What do you think? You let me know. It's okay. You won't break my heart to say, nah, it's too much, or no, the gray wouldn't work. Again, I'm working on what is being sent to me and what's in my stash. So I honestly don't have even time to go shopping anymore. What do you think? Yeah? All right. Then there's another thing I had been working on, which is I showed you a picture of two machines, and I said the tale of two machines. Let's see if we can get one working. And they were both 401As. So I had said on a live that I was going to go and look at a 401A the next day. And then Anna said, I'm sending you a text about a 401A. Now, I'm seeing Anna is another one of our peeps. And I had met her in person, I don't know, months ago. And we had planned to meet up again this weekend. So she sends, I get off my live, and there is a film, a movie. She made a movie showing me a 401A and said, this was your present tomorrow I was bringing to you because someone gifted it to me, and I can't. It's too much work. It's too much. She didn't want to deal with it. So so how funny is that? That I'm going for an appointment, but I had already made this appointment to go see this lady's 401. So I kept the appointment. And because I didn't know if she didn't know if this machine was going to work or anything about it. And what happened was I show up for my appointment, and his machine is just, nothing is working. He's plugged it in. The light went on. And when he hit the pedal, you hear motion, but nothing is going. It's a little on the rusty side. It's dirty prints. It's really a hot mess. And he only had the foot pedal. He didn't have any cams or anything. Nothing. I have two 401s with no cams. So it really was not good. And he knew nothing about sewing machines. And what he does is he cleans out people's houses for estate sales and either auctions it or whatever he does. He ends up with sewing machines, and he had never seen this, didn't know what to do about it. And he was truthful. He had told me, like, I don't know. And so he said, but you can come over and see and make an offer. So it's sitting in a 301 case, because a 301 case looks different than a 401 case. So I was confused when he first pulled out the case. And I said, that's not even the case for this machine. And he's like, this was the case that the machine was in when he had found it. And so I'm like, okay. So we go through it. Like I said, it's horrible. And he says, what will you offer me? He says, how about, I don't know, first he was at 70, and then he said 45. And I said, it doesn't, nothing is working. Nothing is operable going on here. I said, he says, yeah, that's what I thought. He said, well, so he says, what's your advice? I said, the advice is the case is worth more than the sewing machine at this point. So I did. He said, okay, how much will you give me for the case? So I told him, and he's like, okay, it's a deal. And I gave him good money for the case, because the cases are actually worth something, the 301 cases, and my 301 did not come with the case. So I thought it was great. And then he says, are you sure you don't want to take the machine with you? Because I'm just, he's going to junk it. He's going to throw it. He was going to put it in the landfill, whatever. He was going to take it somewhere, dispose of it. He was going to dispose of it. And I really didn't want to bring it home because it really was horrendous. I mean, horrendous. When you saw the picture, I actually cleaned it. It was horrendous. And then Michelle's like, Leanna, just take it, because if Anna's giving you a machine, you might need parts, and then that could be used for parts, because the inside may be better than the other one. So that, yes, that's what he said, Mona. So I was like, okay, we'll take it. So, and I understand, because by us, when you go to the landfill here, you pay a lot of money to throw out your trash. It's really, actually really expensive. There are a lot of places where you can like throw that in a pile and it's free for recycling, but not around here. And so he would have had probably spent $20+ just getting rid of it. Good morning, Leanna. I made it to you live today. Thank you. Hi, Yesenia. So I took it. We brought it with us to the dance place, the festival we were going to, which was beautiful. I should have taken pictures, but I was so immersed with the whole experience. It was a vineyard, and a beautiful, I guess the vineyard used to be a factory, and it was gorgeous. It was extremely expensive, and I almost had a heart attack when I bought a glass of wine. Well, when they told me the price of the glass, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just take the bottle and take it out to the festival, and I'll share it with the girls, right? Because there's other people there. And then I couldn't believe it, but it was good. It was good. It was worth it. It was a beautiful experience. And her husband he plays beautifully. His band is it just brings me right back to Puerto Rico. It is lovely. My honey and I danced. It was a wonderful time. And so now I have the two machines. I came home and I cleaned it with a machine oil, because that's what everyone said, machine oil or kerosene. Wasn't dealing with kerosene, so we did the machine oil. Hi, Catherine. Good morning. And I got both of the machines semi-clean. Anna's machine cleaned up much better than the other machine, but I wasn't even worrying about the other machine because it was ceased. And the one thing everyone said was soak everything, just go into the machine and just put lots of machine oil in there, especially if it's ceased. So I did on the other one. And then I went right off to working on Anna's, because at least when you plugged hers in, it went up and down and lights went on. And the only thing is, like, none of the stitches was working. So after 2 days, my hands hurt. Right? Because, oh, thumbs up to support, Land. Thank you. My hands are sensitive, I think, from playing with all the chemicals. Because, of course, I wasn't wearing gloves. Hello, Molly. After my honey was saying, you have to wear gloves, you have to wear gloves. I just didn't. And I got both machines working. I can't believe it, both of them. So last night I had hers working, but the decorative stitches were not working still. And I took apart the cam stack. So when I took apart Anna's cam stack, it was all basically glued shut. I couldn't get the discs out. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. If you're interested in it, you can go on, I think it's called Andy Handy, and that's who I use. And I said, well, I'm going to take the cam stack from the other machine. So I took the cam stack from the other machine, which was flowing and the discs were flowing, and cleaned them and put them in the machine. So I just got to now, they're both working where they're doing straight stitch and zigzag. Both of the, decorative stitches are not working. Hi, Michelle. But I've been watching some videos late last night, and I'm going to take out the cam stacks again. I'm going to switch them back now that I know I have them both. So they go to the prospective machines. And then I'm going to look up videos the one cam stack is it's glued like one shut mess. So maybe if I soak it in 3-in-1 oil, that might loosen it. But I'm looking at the decorative stitches. That's where I'm at. I'm stuck, and I'm not a specialist. I've never repaired machines before to this extent. My honey was so impressed. He's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did this. So I do remember though, after being like when I was divorced and I had my young 3 kids, and it was newly divorced, and the dishwasher just stopped working. And I was like looking at that time, single mom with 3 kids, no money. So I'm like, well, I can't afford a dishwasher. Do you know I took apart that dishwasher, and then I saw something broken. I bought the part and I fixed the dishwasher. So I guess I'm handy after all, because I am very impressed with myself that I got one that was ceased and one that was working, and now they're both working. The ceased one, I just soaked it in a lot of machine oil, a lot of sewing machine oil. That's what I did. But the one cam stack, I still can't get that sucker to release. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm doing. Talk to So Terry. Yes. And I actually have to meet So Terry. I think she's not that far from me. And maybe we can meet up. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm really happy with that. And so here we go. So the other thing I was talking about that I remembered, I have 2 minutes because I have to go to, I have to leave here at 8:30 to go walk over. So it's Jelly Roll Day. Is it this Saturday? I don't know. Jelly Roll Day, I think, is this Saturday or next Saturday. It's one of the Saturdays. And it's not here. I have it at work. I left it at work. I have an idea for Jelly Roll Day. Hi, Catherine. I think I said hi, but I'm not sure. I need you to fix my freezer. Yeah, no, I tried to fix a freezer once, and pretty soon you'll need another house lead. I know. So what's interesting is the 2 401s, they both say 401As, and that means that they should be both have been made in North Carolina. But they both look different. The outside is different. So clearly they're different years, maybe, that the 401A were from, because they're 2 different years. They're slightly different colors. And the one has a sticker that's saying all these parts are from New Jersey, Elizabeth, New Jersey. So I don't know. Anyway, let me go back to the Jelly Roll Day. I think I designed another jelly roll quilt that we can make. All jelly rolls. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, on paper, it looks good. So I am hoping to maybe do a live using this idea. So I have 2 ideas, right? I have the Hey Boo quilt idea that would be for Halloween. And this jelly roll quilt idea, it would be for more like a fall, Thanksgiving vibe. And it would have pumpkins made out of jelly rolls, and then also using jelly roll strips. Sets. So I don't know. I'm excited to kind of do it. I just don't have the time to do it and sew it prior to a tutorial or live. So I think we're just going to go on an adventure of, we're going to see if it works or not. And if it doesn't, then maybe if you have time and you want to join me on the jelly roll I don't know what even to call it, the jelly roll quilt, right? Oh, I did. I think I called it pumpkin spice jelly roll. Yes, I did. I called it a pumpkin spice jelly roll. Pumpkin spice jelly roll. Yep. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe you have an idea of how I can make it work. I think it should work. The math tells me it's going to work, but you never know in real life. Hi, Deb. I think we talked, Deb, right? Deb has a channel. Let's go through that. Deb has the Pug Mama Quilter has a channel, and then we have Mona Did What. She has a channel on here. But I have to go. So Debbie, have a wonderful day as well. Everyone have a wonderful day. Oh my Lord, Debbie is going to be long arming 6 Quilt of Valor quilts. Thank you for doing that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Hi, Lorianne. Yes, Tri-Flow lubricant would work great to loosen machines. Oh, yes, I did watch a video where someone said that. Is there a specific pattern for the Jelly Roll Quilt Day? No, the Jelly Roll Quilt Day pattern is in my head and on a piece of paper that I sketched on a break. And I ran the math, and if all my math is right, they're 10.5-inch blocks. So we're going to talk more about that. Hi, Terry. And now it's time for me to say goodbye, though, because I have to go to work. So all my quilt ideas and dreams are coming to an end. And I'll repick them up tonight. Hopefully I'll see you all for this. She's making hers out of charm packs. I'm making mine out of layer cakes. So it's all different sizes. So if you wanna sew along with us tonight and you have a layer cake and you wanna play, I'll show you how to cut and everything. So everyone have a great day. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.